Howdy folks, I am Ruskio and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, we checked out the storage room, we checked out the office, found out the bathroom was still locked, and talked with Kazuichi, Peko, Ibuki, and Sonia. In this episode, we're going to go ahead, wander on outside, and see what the others have... Oh. No. I'm not wandering outside. Okay. In that case... let me go back and talk with Nikito. Maybe he has something else he wants to say. How come he was able to say something like that? We've seen this all before. Uh-oh. Oh, the kitchen! Derp! Hello? How could I forget? Mr. Teru certainly has something worth saying. There he is. Okay. Anything... You know, let's go ahead and look at the... equipment list. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from the outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check? Came in beforehand. At least, that's my assumption. Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. With the tape, under the table. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot spots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Go ahead and add the kitchen list. Anything else? Probably not. So let's go ahead and just talk with Teru right away. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout? Teru?
That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then, I heard everybody's voice, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was, like, pitch black everywhere.
Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
Yeah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was definitely affected by the blackout.
I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Well, it needs electricity to start, but... everything after that should have been just pipes and valves. That wouldn't need electricity, so I wonder why it would need electricity to continue functioning. Since you work with fire in a kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. So we got his account. Well, since I'm not getting alerted to anything else, the only other thing I see is the dishes, but I don't see how this pertains to anything.
Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big. Even I was shocked. It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Ayoma or Azabu.
We'll go with it.
I'd never be able to get in my hometown.
What? You just repeated yourself. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself. But it's so big. Where did you get it?
I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over.
I doubt that. Well, that's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands.
Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm a little jealous. My hometown is near Ayoma and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know?
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane, and Peko, who took some portions for herself.
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer.
He's scary when he's mad. party dishes, huh? I may want to review that. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
Yeah, sure thing.
Huh. I'm starting to run out of places to look at. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, here we go.
Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building. So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage?
Byakuya's cottage?
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out, just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself.
Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others.
Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. You were destined to defeat the Sith, not join them. Alright, let's get going to Byakuya's cottage.
Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. What is going on? Oh, they're trying to figure out how to get underneath the house so he can get his ring? Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question!
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why? Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it out. Oh, can you get under the floor?
Oh, I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking like that.
What do you mean?
Come on, think about it. The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where he found Byakuya's body, right?
I guess so.
And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards.
Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor? That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Any luck? Well? I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either.
Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? How about the bathroom? Were you in the bathroom, Nagito?
No, that's not possible.
Are you sure?
At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief.
Why is that?
Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also didn't have an alibi.
Oh, right, Fuyuhiko. I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. He did? What was he on the lookout for? Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Oh, hey, what are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh. How diligent of you.
You're not coming to the party?
Oh no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to take a fucking walk?
No, it's not like that, but...
Then leave me alone.
Yeah, And then, he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here? I get the feeling he was lonely and wanted to be part of the group, but of course he's too big of a man to admit that. He probably just wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone. He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games? So Fuyuhiko did come by. Interesting.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him. That's a relief. I'm glad!
You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is.
Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage.
As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Seems he has no intention of investigating. Well, maybe he'll actually find a way underneath the building. That'll be helpful. Alright, so we could talk with Chiaki again, but instead, we'll run into Fuyuhiko here. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the only one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building. Nosy bitch. It's true I went for a little walk, and then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party. Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A goddamn coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Alright, well, I guess we didn't really need to talk to him. Okay, so, in the interest of time, which one's Byakuya's? Byakuya is right next to mine. Here we go. Okay. Oops. Ah, crap. Hold on a second. I'm clicking things outside the window. Sorry about that. Clatter, clatter. It's locked, huh?
Well, I guess we need to ask him for help.
And so Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey! Monokuma!
Yay! Did you call me?
Nagito,
When did you train Monokuma?
hey Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my afterimage. Yeah, when I get serious, my afterimage is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though, it'd be boring to play alone.
I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open the damn door already.
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need.
For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. Va-va-va-loose. See, I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Why does it open with a magic spell?
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time.
I see. I guess we should just go inside then?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't imagine we're going to find much of anything in here. Well, he's got a bunch of books. That doesn't surprise me. And some sort of envelope. Blackmail? Or something informing everyone? Ooh, you know what? Before I get too involved, since this is a new location, I'm just going to take a quick look at... Aha! There he is! I figured since it was a new location, I should be on the lookout for that. Good. This should clear up the first island. Excellent. Alright, let's take a look at what kind of mail he received. So this has gotta be like a warning that, you know, someone's gonna die.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
And that would explain why he was taking so many precautions.
Hajime, you should check out what's inside.
You're right. Let's see. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Well, that's vague as hell. Doesn't even say who's going to be the victim. Wow, okay.
Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter.
Regardless, who would send something like this?
Maybe. This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party.
Huh?
The first kill will happen tonight, because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone.
So, he believed this crazy letter.
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying, how he wouldn't let anyone become a victim.
He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret, if he had just told us?
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario.
What do you mean?
If everyone knew that what was in that letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point, there'd be no turning back.
So Byakuya tried to do something about all this by himself, without telling anyone.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of.
Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all.
What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. He's getting defensive. He doesn't like the fact that this is getting outside of what he wants to believe. Oh, he doesn't want... Okay. It literally just says that on screen. I wasn't even paying attention to the text. I was just interpreting his feelings. Wow. Whatever. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Well, not really before our eyes, just in the same room. Presumably in the same room. But there was that other tablecloth. Unless they covered themselves with the tablecloth, so that they wouldn't get blood on them. Ooh, hadn't thought about that. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Alright, the murder threat has been added.
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts.
Probably.
Oh, which reminds me, you asked Mahiro for a favor earlier, right?
Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry, that's all you.
Huh?
I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts.
I see. I understand.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikana has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now. I'll see you later.
Alright. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nikito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. So, we're going to go ahead and do that in the next episode. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.